I might bring them down and tell them do it. You already know.
Hey you, want to get ready for 2K TV Tuesday?
Of course we do. So head to Swags right now to pick up your 2K TV gear. That includes everything you've seen right here on the show, plus some new exclusive apparel.
Why? Because on July 12th, it's 2K TV Tuesday and you're the star. Sport your 2K TV gear, play on any court in the city, and earn double XP.
We can't wait to hit the courts with the community, and we...
The Fist, a sculpture honoring boxing great Joe Louis. We welcome you to downtown Detroit on this lovely afternoon. Welcome everyone to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us. Hey, Allie.
NBA technology is...
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pistons, they and Grant make up the forward pair. Corey Joseph out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at center. In the NBA, everyone wants a 3-and-D player. Jeremy Grant certainly fits that mold, Smitty.
He does. During his first 5 years in the league, Jeremy Grant was traded twice for first-round picks. Of course, he also signed a giant free agent contract in the summer of 2020, showing you just how much teams value Jeremy Grant's skills.
Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Levine passes to Vucevic. They double-team Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. In transition, here they come. Grant's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And stolen by Stewart. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan, and yep, it's good.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And Vucevic over to help. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Lots of room. Hey, good. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Back to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan launches it. It's rebounded by Grant. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Olenek's checked in for Stewart. Bagley comes in for Grant. Diallo's checked in for Bay. And it's Lee in for Joseph. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Bulls have gone only 1 of 5 so far. Here's DeRozan. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
They double him with White. Pass to Diallo. There's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
White. The shot that time not on target. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Cunningham.
And he makes both free throws. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Green. Pass to DeRozan. Takes a three. They get it back.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ooh, poked away. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Caruso. Outside White. And so it's Detroit closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Kobe White out there with Green. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
The interior game of Kelly Olynyk, capable of burning you from this area also.
Here's Cunningham. Green covering. And the basket is good.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. Tipped.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
The Pistons leading. Here's Lee. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Olynyk's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And with Kelly Olynyk, you know what you're getting. He's out there to drag a big man away from the hoop, Smitty.
You know what, B.A.? Kelly Olynyk does it extremely well. Not going to score inside or play a lot of defense, but you can't ignore him from behind the arc.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball into the lane. It's not going to go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Diallo. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And he drives in. And the dunk by Levine.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Pass to Diallo. Back to Joseph. Now here's Grant. Williams defending. Here we go, one-on-one. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Bay outside. Now Grant. Here's Stewart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Stewart's gotten his first basket of the night.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. He hits the second from the line. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Ball with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. DeRozan, left side. Grant with a steal. They've got numbers. Bay left side. Pass to Joseph. Counted. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Outside for Bay. Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good on the 3. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 56% for the second quarter. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Levine. Here's White. Here's Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And Williams no good on that one. Here's Lee. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Detroit finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Jeremy Grant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It's become pretty clear that if a team's looking to run a fast-paced offense, Lonzo Ball is the perfect choice at the point.
It does seem like Lonzo's game is suited to an up-tempo attack, Smitty.
I totally agree, B.A. It gets him into his comfort zone. And when he's in a groove, making plays, scoring on his own, he's a very dangerous offensive player.
Grant's shot is off. Well, the Bulls shooting about 41%. DeRozan finds Levine. Lets it fly. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Joseph, hounded by Ball. And Vucevic over to help. Bay against DeRozan. Clock at 6. Here's Joseph. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Offensive rebound. Vucevic got a hand on it.
They just don't have it right now. 0-4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Olynyk's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Cunningham missing.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Ball into the lane. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Down low. Here's Stewart. The shot, no good. Vucevic with some nice D. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. Good on the bucket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The Pistons have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Bay from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Bay's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Ball finds Levine. Takes the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Cunningham's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
So for the Pistons, Bagley's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Bay. And it's Lee in for Joseph. White for 3. The shot misses. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Diallo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Diallo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here's Caruso. Will it go? The shot comes out. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And Diallo, here we go. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caruso. And it's Lee with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Diallo. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And he makes a first.
At the line for Detroit, Cunningham.
2nd free throw, no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Caruso. The Sumu goes up again. The putback.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And stolen by Caruso. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Dosunmu. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Green. DeSumo is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's White in it for three. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Bulls substitution.
On defense, the Bulls. Down by 15. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Nice pass. The more they run the offense through Grant, the more he needs to make smart plays.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They get it back. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Pass to Caruso. Now White. Three-pointer. That shot off. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Olynyk. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Lee. Here he goes. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. So for the Pistons, Bay comes in for Olynyk. And Joseph is subbed in for Lee. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game. And without the crowds to start last season, easier to hear some of the trash talk. Smitty, when you played, did you occasionally resort to a little smack talking yourself?
No, B.A., I didn't call it trash talking. I call it just talking. Getting yourself pumped up for the game and trying to get to the opponent's head. I would have loved to be able to do it without fans in the gym.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Cunningham's checked in for Diallo. Grant's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. The Pistons have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Ball. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter, and it's Cunningham missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Cade Cunningham.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role, mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
And Jackson gets double-teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. DeSumo, he's checked in for Ball. Outside, Brown. 4-3. It's Hayes with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson outside. Pass to Bagley. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Thompson with it. Outside, Brown. From outside the arc. Misses the shot. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
To see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. But I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire, and I see why they hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I'll be damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace, tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics. Yeah, this is my life, so stick in a beat and keep it tight when I'm gripping up mic. And yo, that's why. Meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page, eyes drifting to the window. Following that dark red sun as it sinks slow, tracking its trail. You're steady as we battle betrayal. In this game of snakes and ladders, yo, you're guaranteed to fail, yo. It's just another rainy day in this broken city. Contemplating as the that lifts me far away from the place that I'm stuck inside. Split in two, feeling like I live a double life. The birds perch on a branch of the tree. My words heard as we march to be free. So let me take it back to running train tracks. Big chrome Crowy, I be feeling like the main man. Ain't a bit of my past that I would ever take back, cause all I really need's a paint can to keep my cipher complete. Disciple of the rhyme and the beats. Wrap my mind for design, I'm resigned to defeat. What live and direct from the fringe of the east. We're letting off steam as we begin to retreat from the front line. Cause yo, I'm eating beats like it's lunchtime, it's easy to see. Crafting the punchlines and similes in my sleep. They keep dangling redemption, it ain't easy to reach. A white flag swinging, they got me seeking a peace. Got them seeking a peas, a pedal back pushing, ducking on the beat. Yo, this never-ending cycle, I'm just trying to break free and be me. Yo, every day hoping I won't lose this. Trying to keep my mind fully focused on my music. Underachievers trying to piece together futures. Push hard down this beaten path to find where the truth is. Yo, if you feel the real one time, then salute this. It's manic on the mic, I spit mucky like that. Yeah. Spit mucky like that. Manic on the mic, spit mucky like that.
know when the people by my side, I'll be alright. I'll be fine. Up and up, let's go. We got nothing at all. Should we make that light disappear? No enemies, that energy, we got it all. No enemies, that energy, we got it all. Yeah, we got it all. So leave it. Yes, I got it all that I want. I just wanna see you moving.
Yeah, gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey, I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. By your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now she with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. By my lonely. By my lonely. By my lonely.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people. Guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill the universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God bless you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine,
aligned. I know how you get when the full moon shine. I know how you need space and your time. Space and time. I'm tryna rock right now this time. Know about your time cause it's close to mine. I know it can be the same sometimes. I know you need healing. Know you're old enough for the real thing. Know you past time with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already.
I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you needed a man with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care?
Thinking as I count these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this fed up. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the that I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find the truth while I'm alive. Before I say goodbye, before they tell me all the I did was just a lie. This really ain't my life. Taking out this notebook every day, writing down my feelings cause it makes me feel okay. Promised you I'd take you from that life you living now, but then we hit the ground. They say that they we running down your villas. Know they probably looking, cause they know that I'm cooking. That's probably what they took in. I wish I told you all that's in my head instead. I don't give a what you expect, so put your pride to rest. I saw you, now you pull up on me, tell me where you wanna go. It's 3 a.m. and you 6 a.m. and you telling me okay, I'm getting older and I'm losing some friends. Thought they was my but they don't make no sense. When you find out what you don't be texting my phone. I like it better when you leave me alone.
For life. Yeah, I might be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. And us, we trust, and pigs hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school, making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name, this major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool, cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl, too, but I can't hoop. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamar Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garfway 6F, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Steps. I used to wear Guess. Yeah, now Adidas pay me just to get fresh. Wake up, show type like Swantech. Can't out rap.
Are you ready for a brand new event? Because 2K TV Tuesday is on the way. That's right, 2K TV fans. This one is for you. On Tuesday, July 12th, earn double XP by wearing 2K TV gear and playing games in the city. If you need 2K TV gear, you'll be able to pick it up at Swags. We can't wait to launch this special event, so we better see you out there. In the meantime, on June 25th and 26th, we have 2 fun events.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our site tonight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry this... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. McCollum is out there with Jones, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Jones against Levine. 6 on the shot clock. There's Ball with the 3, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Inside. That's good for Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Williams. Ball dishes to Williams. The pass to Vucevic. Ball from long range. No good on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy plays, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Green is checked in for Chicago. DeRozan passes to Green. Back to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They need this. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an offseason acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, I think that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Outside, Levine. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Cullen passes to Nance.
Chicago foul. Javonte Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nance passes to Hayes. And here's McCollum for 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
White finds Green. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Hernan Gomez covering. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Pelicans.
Pelican substitution, Devontae Graham.
New Orleans leading by 11. Pass to Alvarado. To the right side. He's in the post. He's against Green. Graham kicks to Nance. 6 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Defensively. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
White and Levine on the wing. Green is out there with Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Taken away by Williams. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Alvarado driving to the basket. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
White the pass to Levine. Lock at 6. And here's Vucevic. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Over to the left wing. Here's Graham. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Greg with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on it.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Passes to Alvarado. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Timeout.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Chicago calls timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Kobe White. New Orleans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 17-point lead, their biggest. Jones, the pass to Williamson. 13 feet away. Here's Valanciunas, and he banks in the lane. Valanciunas has got 6.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's McCollum in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Hey, guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Green comes in for Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dostum.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
McCollum from deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are dominating the... And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Jones is out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Pelicans leading by 21.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Ingram is an assist getter.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Whitey's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Harry Nance is checked in for Williams. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now the feed to Vucevic. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over White. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Vucevic. That one off the back iron and out.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Hey, guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Jones with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Valanciunas, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Levine for 3, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And a wide open look for McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
3.
Ingram's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Chicago making some changes. Green is checked in for Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in for Williams. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. It's White on the wing. To the middle. Here's Green. Got a piece of it.
It's not with extreme athleticism that Willie gets to that shot, but the anticipation and the timing, those help.
And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
And so Levine nails both of them. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Graham. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. To the inside. Off with the layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
So for the Bulls, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for DeRozan. All comes in for Kobe White, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dosunmu. And New Orleans also making a change. Williamson's checked in. It's good. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. They get the rebound. Green. Up and in on the layup. Green's got his first basket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And so it's New Orleans rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
We've got Lonzo Ball. Bradley is out there with Brown. Then it's Thompson, and it's Caruso in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Feeds to Bradley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. McCollum's checked in for New Orleans.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The kick out to Brown. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Caruso, the pass to Jones. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New Orleans gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded close. Off target from three-point range. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Williamson. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Thompson. Jones finds Thompson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Pass to Bradley. On the wing, Jones. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. The pass to Marshall. To the paint, here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For C.J. McCollum.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And he's good on the second. And, Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. My personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And again, Chicago, no good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Zion, you never let him back in the game tonight. How did you finish so strongly?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Slide, drop.
house, I came from the slime, but Kayla told me go and get it, it's mine. I gotta go hard for real. You cannot doubt the skill, cause young boy coming for the. I tell him, give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that.
I'm from the beat, cut it up like some surgery. All my sons time to sleep like a nursery. Shorty wanna out of the curse. Give her once, but my diamond probably me. Woo, woo, hey, yeah, I'll praise to the Lord. Don't mean no disrespect, but it's our time, so don't hate on the boy. Woo, dang, yo, do not misconstrue. Me and Mikey J, we came to slide, yeah, we coming through.
Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Give me that. Pull up on a lot like, give me that. Two-tone vertigo, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Pray for the win like, give me that. God said he gon' give me that. I put in the work like, give me that. Give me that, give me that.
Keep the glass tinted, I don't do fingerprinting. Bumper with the chrome finish, mesmerizing all the women. Right here, leave them winded. Game super tight, out of sight, fifth dimension. White walls, gold dating, such a beautiful friendship. Chevys, Caprices, Buicks, just a few I could mention. Slow and steady till she ready, I ain't new to this. In the single file line, like they serving detention. Got that get set, cause all this candy keep dripping. Going 2 miles an hour, left them sour like lemons. Put the pedal to the metal, catching up can be expensive. Supreme gasoline, full synthetic for my engine. Bouncing, turning and bending, looking for that. No placating, no pretending, get it, pop it, topic trending. I come highly recommended. My cut a small percentage, definition of authentic. I just thought I represented. I be kicking back, cruising. You ain't winning, then you losing. Window tinted, can't see through it. Right here, exclusive. Let me put you on some smooth. Then you tell me who you choosing. I'm kicking back, cruising. You ain't winning, then you losing. Window tinted, can't see through it. Right here, exclusive. Let me put you on some smooth. Then you tell me who you choose. Cherry wood on my panel. How it feel when you handle chopping blades under rays. Bet your whip can't hold a candle. All the trophies on my mantle. Only converse with you if the topic is financial. Sometimes the motor's domestic, other times it be foreign. So many to choose from, my tires ain't never worn. Think I'm sitting on 20s, but baby, you misinformed. Weathermen predict fog, I throw my halogens on. Jamming screw through Georgia woods, cypher, I be on. Regulate like I'm warm, only 2 or 3 pine trees, my type of decor. And my motor kinda quiet, I forget that it's on. That's my amp, not thunderstorms. The trunk just can't contain it. The price of being famous. Swag just to play it. I promise I'll never change it. Anything else would be heinous. Till then I'ma keep swinging. Cutlass, Lincoln, Regal, we all speak the same language. I be kicking back, cruising. You ain't winning, then you losing. Window tinted, can't see through it. Right here, exclusive. Let me put you on some smooth. Then you tell me who you choosing. I'm kicking back, cruising. You ain't winning, then you losing. Window tinted, can't see through it. Right here, exclusive. Let me put you on some smooth. Then you tell me who you choosing. Kicking back, cruising. You ain't winning, then you losing. Window tinted, can't see through it. Right here, exclusive. Let me put you on some smooth. Then you tell me who you choosing. I'm kicking back, cruising. You ain't winning, then you losing. Window tinted, can't see through it. Right here, exclusive. Let me put you on some smooth.
Fun events. So check out Vacation Days if you're aboard the Concha Del Mar. And if you're in the city, represent your affiliation at Rival Day. That's it for me. I'll see you at 2K TV Tuesday.
Welcome to a very special...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make... And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Thursday, the New York Knicks come to town. Kicking off a homestand for them. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Joseph in at the one spot. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And so here is Chicago following the score by Detroit. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. The Pistons clear it. Last time they met in Detroit.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
And Candace Nikola Vucevic, always a consistent producer. The fans underrate how much Vucevic helps the team, you think?
I do. I think Vuce is that guy that can get you a triple-double on a nightly basis. He's a guy that can play big minutes for a championship contender.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Hey, from long range. Hits the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Well, Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. So important.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. To the inside. Grant with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep field.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
DeRozan with the assist.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Joseph. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Stewart. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Candace, the WNBA has just reached its 25th anniversary. You've been a big part of the league for a lot of that time. What changes have you noticed through the years?
Well, the league has definitely grown. It's 25 years, and I like to say 25 years young. I think we have a whole lot more upside. The style of play is changing, and it's definitely benefiting watching and it being entertainment. So I think that we need to continue to grow our game, maybe a couple expansion teams, bigger rosters, so that more talented players can make the WNBA.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's White, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Grant.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
And he jams it home with authority.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Now here's DeRozan. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans. Pass to Green. Here's White. And that one's long. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Grant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 so far. White finds Vucevic. Here's Caruso. DeRozan outside. Pass to Green. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Amadou Diallo out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie, no question. Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Here's Lee. After the basket by Chicago. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Green. Zach LaVine comes in for White. And it's Ball in for Caruso. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart, he's checked in for Olynyk. Bay comes in for Bagley. Cunningham's checked in for Grant. And Joseph is subbed in for Lee. Here's Joseph. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Cunningham. He's covered by LaVine. They get the rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. From WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play in the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
The Pistons leading. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
Into the game for your Bulls.
Hook loose. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam. A
effective on both offense and defense. Ball's energy, I mean, that's what helps him take over possessions all by himself.
All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, yeah.
First one falls for him.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Green's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Olynyk's checked in. Here's Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
White, he's checked in for Chicago. The first free throw is good. Caruso, he's checked in for Ball. And that's good as he hits both shots. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Bay. Back to Caruso. Here's Levine for three. Connects from downtown. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
You need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
Can't hit from in close.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Joseph can't hit.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's White. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
At this level, you can't afford to give the ball away. That's hurt them big time. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White.
And he's good on the second.
There's so many levels to Kobe White's potential as a scorer. I mean, but he's really impressed me with his ability early on.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by White. Here's Lee. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front. They lead by 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Billy.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint? And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses for Vucevic.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific 3-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
DeRozan right side. And the dunk by DeRozan.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Here's Cunningham. Now Graham. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lane.
Diallo's checked in for Bay. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Inside, here's Vucevic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal
That's on
foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Levine. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Graham. Here's Cunningham. Down low. Here's Joseph. It's deflected.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's lit. Allows him to make a difference.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Olynyk's checked in for the Pistons. Lee comes in for Joseph. Ball passes to Vucevic. Outside White. And again, Chicago, no good. The Pistons shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. 1:49 left in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. Green's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bagley's checked in. Diallo against DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
That's his third personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Pistons, 7 Lee.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. DeRozan passes to White. And there it is for him. White's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the shot's good.
You can count on Olenek to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
Here's Caruso. White against Grant. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Pass to Olenek. Grant against DeRozan. Right side Bagley. Over Green. And again, it's Detroit.
When Bagley can step away from the post and get his jump shot falling, it makes him a true all-around threat.
Now White. To the wing, right side. Dosunmu for 3. Detroit with a rebound. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Bagley, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
He's such a good finisher. I mean, Bagley does not want to waste his chances on the interior. Very explosive.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front. They lead by 4. And time to step away. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, they've got Marvin Bagley, Corey Joseph out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Stewart in at the 5. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bagley. He goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
But when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
Levine with it, guarded by Stewart. Here's Caruso. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Bulls lead by 4.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And Vucevic over to help. Pass to Diallo. The baseline J is off the mark. And for Chicago, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Caruso. No good from outside. For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Diallo, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 4. Levine. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Yes! And the foul! It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Superb focus from Bagley right there. He's a pro at taking on challenging defenses and finding a way to score.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. And the switch here also for Detroit. Cunningham's checked in for Diallo.
Pass by Nikola Vucevic.
Here's Cunningham. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the right side.
2 minutes.
Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White finds ball. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Can't connect from 14. Here's Joseph, pounded by Ball. And that one's good. Stewart.
Get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 2. 1.5 minutes left in the fourth. Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off. Hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. Grant's checked in for the Pistons. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. Understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Some solid defense from Stewart. Bay passes to Graham. Here's Cunningham. Bay outside. Over DeRozan. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Ball outside. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Patrick Williams. That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Shooting for Detroit.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul. It's got to be the game plan.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for the Pistons.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebound Detroit. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Patrick Williams. That's his third personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Corey Joseph. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. To end the run. Here's Williams. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And so it's Detroit with the W. And they
My funeral, bumping nigga spirituals. I can't reach my pinnacle. Sometimes I scared a mirror too. Starting to look at me like federal in interviews. I'm the blatant proof. You see the power in my rituals. I don't talk to prove. Peep me how I move. I can't eat with fools. Boogaloo. In my prime, I don't plan on ever.
Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV.
It's our annual 2K TV award show.
So you know what that means. I had to bust out the gold suit because tonight we're celebrating you, the community.
You look very nice, Chris. I'm so excited to give out these awards, and I'm happy to announce that this year's awards are brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. In our book, you're all winners, so before we announce the winners of this year's awards, here's some 2K TV interaction.
The bustling financial district here in Kim. And with Tip.
Good evening.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for Toronto, we've got Anunoby. Brooks is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Young in at the 4 slot.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's VanVleet. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his first personal foul.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
Here's Chicago. Ball from long range. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Vucevic. And it's Toronto with the rebound. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Now, here's Anunoby. After the miss from Vucevic, that one goes in.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Levine finds Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Anunoby against Ball. Here's Van Vliet. Goes up again, and DeRozan sends it back.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, really strong effort on the defensive end, pays off by sending that opportunity back.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Williams. Right side, Ball. Here's Vucevic. Drops in the layup for two. Vucevic has got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. I mean, when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure. The spacing will be excellent.
So for the Bulls, Green, he's checked in for Williams. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Achua. Pass to Anunoby. Boucher with the ball. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to Van Vliet.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
White drills it from outside.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded closely.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside, White. Levine feeling it out a bit. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, Thaddeus Young, in his 15th season in the league, he's remained a key piece, and he breaks down what he brings to the table.
Going out there and being an energy guy.
Right, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Dosunmu. Green is out there with White. And it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Achua, and Brooks subbed in for Anunoby. Chicago also making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Green. DeMar DeRozan comes in for White, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
On defense, the Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Van Vliet passes to Mikhailuk. Back to Van Vliet. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Van Vliet outside. Williams with the block, and he gets it back. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Raptors trail by 4. Passes it to Mikhailuk. DeRozan with the rebound. Now Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ball no good. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Mikhailuk passes to Brooks. Van Vliet with it. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Toronto no luck.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's DeRozan, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Young comes in for Cam Birch. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Bulls making a change also. Zach LaVine's checked in for Vucevic.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Ball finds LaVine. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And really the defense fouling there trying to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Anunoby, good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ball, the pass to White. Back to Ball. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Chicago up by 4. And a
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very... Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
The role could be on Frederick. They clearly losing to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Jack, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots.
And that'll do it for our halftime report.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Fred VanVleet. Anunoby out there with Young. Then it's Brooks. And it's Siakam in at the 7. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Siakam, right side. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half. And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post. This guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Young, good.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Williams kicks to LaVine. Good on the triple. LaVine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Toronto calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside. Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Coming off a terrific season. 3rd in steals, 15th in free throw percentage. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And he sported some of the quickest hands in the league last year, putting him top 3 in steals. He was consistently all over the basketball. There's Ball with the 3. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. VanVleet against Ball. Brooks with the bounce pass. Pass to VanVleet. Now, here's Siakam. Vucevic with the ball.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4 wingspan to turn that shot away.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. That's tipped, taken away by Williams. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Deflects the pass. 6 to shoot. Levine for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Ball against Brooks. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Dishes to Young. Misses from short range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Levine can't hit.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Ball no good. Raptors trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooks with no one around. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Ball, the pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's off the back rim, no good. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Hands it from downtown. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 6. And do not... Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Green is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's White, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. Knocked away. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Over to the wing.
Hit me, I'm open.
Now, here's Achua. Defense right on him. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Down low, Green. That one doesn't go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
There's the drive. Dosunmu's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Out on his own on the break. Here's Caruso. And again, Chicago. No good. Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet passes to Birch. Back to Van Vliet. Now Birch. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for Achua. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Van Vliet looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Birch kicks to Brooks. The tray. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Caruso. They get it again. Green breaking loose. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 6.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Looking to get it going. And Van Vliet lays it in.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
To the middle. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. Then for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Zach LaVine comes in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Williams with the steal. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Jacks up a 3, and Williams gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Outside DeRozan. LaVine against Brooks. Back to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. LaVine can't hit. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fred Van Vliet. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
They double-team Siakam. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so here is Chicago. Here's Ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. From deep. Brooks from outside. He can't get it to go. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. And so it's Chicago winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hot. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Dort.
Take the slumbers off. I love the. You can never take me down. Hey, if you ain't like me, you gon' hate me now. You're afraid just like you is, manifested as a child. My cousin stacked this bread and manifested as a. These thoughts upon my head and manifested as a crime.
I need enough for my kids. Little mama, Bella, Dama, straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said, it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio. Next thing I know her. They like my friends. I feel like splash on them. They were sleeping on the kid that I passed all them. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on them. Like cannonball, splash, hit the frog, splash, white wall, splash, splash. For the drama, just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, she look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash. Mission to fill in the blanks, permission to fill up the bank. Guess I should fill up the tank, the champion and tip through the brain. Driving hits like Golden Glove, bang head with the shoulder shrug. Boy, I'm undefeated on my competition, I just pull the plug. Light a candle for the ops, got me pulling all the stops. See me in they dread, made me think of going locks. I be creeping through your block, see other holes in your strategy, I break it down like some. Your team like some in the box, got your chick in my spot, she want. I'm a bad boy, I just crash for it. I don't pay attention to the dashboard. I be in the pain, then I crash boys. I just act hard, get your sad card. I'm a jaguar, inspiration for the generation like the black. On my job, I just spread my gift, do it every year. I'm Secret Santa, sweet home, no Alabama. On the floor like pinky ring on super. See me high stepping like rude boy, better mind your manners. I've been watching y'all about to change the channel. Got a chick waiting on speed dial, and she got the drop like Louisiana, like oh. Going bad on them. I be running up a check and do the dash on them. They was sleeping on the kid, then I passed all them. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on them. Like cannonball, splash, hit the frog, splash, white wall, splash, splash. For the drama, just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, she look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash. So many people that didn't believe. I set the goal up and then achieve. Failing your business like about to set up a show out in Tel Aviv. Shattered your glass, you can't mirror me. Got my cash in the safe like the embassy. Like my women all listen. Got me dripping this splash of the 7 seas. How I flip with the flow. Kitchen table with the mic on. Sweating my style like it's flow. Hard times taught me how to ball. Never take a break like blow. Looking for anyone better, you never go find it. Like when you just lost your remote. The frost splash, pull up with the flavor like came with the drip in the middle of summer. My style just be changing the forecast. Taking the money. From everyone watching, we put it on paper like the Mendy, but major like they had them built like a tank and praying for peace. Once I get open, I'm taming the beast. All of these wins in my circle of greatness is like a tornado. That was a breeze. You ask for a verse, you gon' pay me the fee. Crazy as if you think it was free. My energy sacred, you ain't breaking my cheek. I'm splashing on y'all like a creek. Wow. Cannonball, splash. Hit the frog, splash. White wall, splash. Splash. The drama, just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, she look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash. Cannonball, splash, hit the frog, splash, white wall, splash, splash. The drama, just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, she look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash. Ace, mama, ramen, money 먹었어, beef, 피피, my black dot, oh boy, MC Hammer. 저 시장에 가면 차려줘 홈이처럼 홈이 화방 갈 때처럼 나 허기져. Show me the real money, not that money 더 안 해. 어디서 나한테 사길 꺼내 진짜 모네 모니터가 아닌 벽에 걸려 있는 걸로 모작도 다 짜져. 나는 진짜를 원해 탑한테 그림하는 거래. 저처럼 깡깡해 난 엄청 고르고 고르지 고서 훈련에 뺀 볼러 눈끝 afternoon 내 150짜리 라식 눈 큐비가 꺼져 내 눈은 못 속여. 여기 씨발 꼴뚜기들도 없던 퍼스 얘는 벌써 이름 줄 알아. 씨발 난 얘네 아빠 대신한데 what 혹시나 해서 확인해봤어 내 whole universe the earth whole universe 벗겨 벗겨 백견 One more time, 펄딱 burst. 혹시나 해서 확인해 봤지는 universe, your earth, whole universe. 벗겨 백개의 목소리를 웃소리를 입히고 계지를 해봐라. 니네 팀 어떤 새끼가 한 발상인지 그것도에게 날리려나 fire. Ace, 뭐뭐 라만 많이 먹었어 beef, 피피, my blink, the old boy MC Hammer.
Be interactive.
That's right, we're making it pretty easy, so we're practically handing you some free VC. So listen up and make sure you hit the right button.
All right, here's the question. Which team took the title of 2022 NBA champions?
Was it the Boston Celtics, the Miami Heat, the Golden State Warriors, or the Dallas Mavericks?
If you don't get this question right, I don't know what to tell you.
This one's pretty easy.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports with Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie.
Brian as the...
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Williams in at the 4. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
And here's New York now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a game we assumed they would win. Now, they certainly had a chance to win it, but let it get away from them there at the end.
Pass to Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Up top, LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Barrett. Outside Robinson. To the inside. Here's Fournier. And Vucevic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Randall against Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Ball. Kicks it to DeRozan. Vucevic, the pass to LaVine. Robinson with the block. To the paint. And another shot. Randall can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Barrett against DeRozan. LaVine passes to Ball. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For 3, Barrett buries it from 3. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Noel, he's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Rose. Here's Green. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Randall with it. Now guarded by White. No one covering.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Quickly is checked in for New York. Kemba Walker comes in for Barrett.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Outside White. And it's all from three-point range. The Knicks with the lead. Left side Burks. Back to Randall.
Home team foul. Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Randall with the drive. That one's good for two.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Offensive board. Thompson passes to Green. Shoots over Randall. They shoot again. White with it. There's the triple. On target from range.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
Walker against White. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And both free throws good for Walker. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to White. Jacks up a three. Noel with the rebound. To the inside. Randall. Quickly from outside. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
For three.
Here's Caruso. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out in front. Up 9. And back. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get up.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has. But give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Green out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Kobe White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, they've got Kemba Walker. Julius Randle out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Nerlens Noel. And it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Ball, he's checked in for Caruso. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Here's Rose. Robinson controls the rebound and the putback.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's White with the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Rose.
You know, Kobe White, the former Tar Heel, viewed as a bit of a combo guard. But what I like, his playmaking skills has improved.
So for the Knicks, Barrett comes in for Burks. And Fournier is subbed in for Walker. And Williams over to help. Here's Noel. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Thinking about White's playmaking here. Smitty, he made a big jump between his rookie and sophomore years.
Doubled his assist numbers, BA. He's passed the eye test with how he's moved the ball. It's an area he still has a lot of room to grow.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Williams. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what makes Lonzo Ball a great facilitator. The timing and the placement on the pass.
Got it.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Levine. Pass to Ball. Williams in the post. Noel covering. White for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second.
Home team foul.
Randall, he's checked in for New York.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Nick substitution.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Rose. Green with the defensive effort for Chicago. They've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 6.
We see the value of increasing your range. DeRozan can find more space inside now because of it.
Randall outside to the middle. Robinson against Thompson. Fades. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Caruso, he's checked in for Ball. Quickly is checked in for New York. Kemba Walker comes in for Rose. On the wing, DeRozan. Drops in the 3. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And it's Barrett off the drive.
And everyone knows Walker can score, but they're happy to play the role of facilitator.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caruso. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball. Nick substitution. Alec Burks.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Walker. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throw it down.
So fluid, so smooth. LaVine breaking ankles out here.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. New York was looking great right away. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an... And that'll do it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's LaVine in a 2-guard. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. On the wing, Fournier. Counted from distance. Fournier's got 7.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Ball. Here's Williams. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
Defensive foul. Julius.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Patrick Williams, he's a great defender right out of the gate. He knows right where to go and how to position himself.
Here's Barrett. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. DeRozan for 3 is rebounded by Barrett.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Rose can't connect.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
White, he's checked in for Levine. Noel, he's checked in for New York. Goes back up. Randall. Some solid defense from Williams. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. White drives in.
Kobe White has a lightning-quick first step, which sticks in your mind if you're a defender.
That's good from White.
At the line for your home team.
And so he hits both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Fournier. Over White. Here's Noel. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Ball. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Ball's got 6 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Barrett with it, defended by DeRozan. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Randall inside, working on Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Rose. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his
storybook start to the career of Derrick Rose. His hometown Chicago Bulls winning the lottery to select him first overall in 2007.
Listen to this. The Bulls had just a 1.7% chance of getting the first overall pick. And they got it. They end up with Derrick Rose. In his first few years in Chicago, they were magical. Winning the MVP in 2011, bringing excitement back to the Windy City.
Quickly is checked in for Rose. Ball no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Randall with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Walker. That one off the back iron and out. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Walker.
Home team foul.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Walker.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Walker. Pass to Burks. And here's Randall. Robinson in the post. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
And that one drops. Robinson's got 6 points.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Burks in at the three. DeRozan finds Thompson. Shoots over Robinson. The Knicks with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Quickly passes to Randall. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Knicks lead by 7. Pass to Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Vucevic, he's checked in for Thompson. Barrett's checked in for New York. Fournier comes in for Quickly. So it's the home team now. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
Outside Fournier. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Burks goes in. Over DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
Williams is checked in for Green. The Bulls have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Vucevic slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Burks. Pass to Barrett. Back to Burks. Caruso grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Back to DeRozan. Outside, Williams. It's DeRozan with a drive. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Left side, Barrett. Takes a 13-footer. Williams grabs the board.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And here's the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Works for 3.
2 minutes.
New York, no good that time either. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you comfortable with.
And the Knicks call time here. They're in front by 2. 1:50 left in the fourth. Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
Ball, he's checked in for Caruso. And a switch here also for New York. Rose is checked in for Burks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Allie, thank you. Here's Vucevic. Rose grabs the board. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. 1:22 left in the final quarter. Pass to Randall. Over Williams. That's short off the rim.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
On the wing, LaVine. Here's Ball. He's off on that one. And New York the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Barrett. Launches a three. Nails it from three.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Robinson with the block. From deep, Rose. DeRozan with the rebound.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
Until they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for New York, Julius Randle.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
The three from Ball. Randle pulls down the board. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Barrett can't hit the reverse layup. Chicago with the ball.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Rose outside. And so it's New York winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. 4 out.
Coming up the thumb, move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I act on my bank account, just jump. Rubber band honeys, keep on coming, I'm thumb. Move like a mummy.
Be easy because they've won 4 titles in the last 8 years. If you answered the Golden State Warriors, you just earned yourself some free VC.
Congratulations to the Warriors, and as a congratulations to all of our 2K TV Awards champions, here's what they'll be receiving. Prizes include a ton of 2K22 VC, a digital copy of NBA 2K23, and we're also throwing in some 2K23.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2. DA, it's all you.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball out there with Levine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Williams at the 4. Back to Conley. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Kicks it to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Bogdanovich. That one wide left. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Williams passes to Vucevic. No good on the shot. And Utah the other way now. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Michael Conley.
What a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Here's Ball. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the wing right side. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Back to ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Pass to O'Neal. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. O'Neal's got 5 now.
For 3. He's such a dependable facilitator. Conley knows it's his responsibility to share the wealth with his guys.
There's Ball with the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that.
And the first time out of the game called for Utah. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game?
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Paschall comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. On its way from DeRozan for 2. A new 14 for the Bulls. And that one's good. Green.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Paschall finds Butler. Mitchell with it. Takes it from 10. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And that one drops.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
White against Mitchell. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clarkson outside. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got his second basket of the game.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Here's Whiteside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is printed up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And such a great story. Royce O'Neal on...
Thinking back from where I started,
And O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up, and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
Javonte Green.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
DeRozan out there with Green. Then it's Thompson. Then it's White. And it's Caruso in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A., thanks.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
and they had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Green. Levine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man,
2 minutes remaining.
This is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Clarkson for three. Caruso grabs the miss.
Oh, more good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A second chance effort. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Gobert dishes to Clarkson. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Caruso looking for an opening. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Great showing for him last season. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage. And he ranks second overall in rebounding. Just a tremendous presence on the interior.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Conley finds Bogdanovic. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Conley with it. Now defended by Levine. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. There's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Williams can't hit. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. Poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. 20 seconds left in the first half. Outside, White. Outside, Ball. Back to White. Pass the ball. Going inside. He's off on that one.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that'll do it for the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, give us your take.
We have to love the second team.
And that's.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Chicago has possession. It's a 3-point game. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley against Williams. Now here is Conley. He's guarded closely. Excellent D there from Williams. Vucevic finds Ball. Vucevic trying to get open. No good with the triple.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easy to swallow if they keep the lead.
That's his second personal foul.
Jazz trail by 5.
Team foul.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh, good job in sticking with his man. When Levine is engaged on defense, it makes a huge difference.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Outside Williams. Back to Levine. Over Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Vucevic uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And the shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Jazz trail by 8. Mitchell is double. Now the pass to Pascal. And there's the drive. Chicago grabs the miss. Caruso's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine passes to Caruso. DeRozan for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Azubuike. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Green finds DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Over Butler. Caruso, no good.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
O'Neal misses. The Bulls leading by 6. And he makes good on the layup. Caruso's got his first points of the night.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Butler. Clarkson outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Utah.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
On the wing, DeRozan. Back to White. Over Whiteside. The shot will not fall.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Vucevic is out there with Williams. Then it's White. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And Bogdanovic is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Progressing on the offensive end on the floor is crucial. Ball continues to have games like this.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. Chicago leading by 6. Inside, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
He may not be thought of as big for himself, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Williams can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley gets the bucket.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovich. Down low. Gobert trying to get open. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Well, not only where he's most comfortable, it's also where he's most dominant. Whiteside, a towering presence inside.
Pass the ball. Back to DeRozan. Right side, Williams. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they'll get another chance. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that.
Oh, that's a tough shot. You have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. In the corner, it's Levine. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. Ball, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 9 points. Pass to O'Neal. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
He didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Mike Conley.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in.
Yeah, I have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on comeback.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Excellent D there from Ball. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Patrick Williams. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Butler from outside. Ball with the rebound. It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
That you have bad done you. Babe, just tell me how you feel. You know, say me. My touch has got the power to heal. Girl, you know that time is money, yo. I try to move to you on the real. I don't know why you're acting funny, yo. Baby girl, you look like me. You tell me that you have bad done you. Babe, just tell me how you feel. You know, say me. My touch has got the power to heal. Girl, you know that time is money, yo. I try to move to you on the real. I don't know why you're acting funny, yo. Baby girl, you look like me. You tell me that you have bad done, yo. Babe, just tell me how you feel. You know, say me. My touch has got the power to heal.
Gunga bomb. Wait. Hey D, hey Bing， 黑头发，黑猫，黑眼睛， A1， 到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，Yeah，AP， 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户，再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want， 从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触，只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝宝裤子拉到底。故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 HOTF4B 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标来个飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个你是小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气下帝国我把学校越滚越大我的同行随时面临倒闭把你上牢记胖起来打中你的太阳穴足够让你倒地足够让你倒地只要我在你们跑都跑不起来不用再抱期待整个西亚市场都被我们霸占像龙卷风刮到我心外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐目标非常精确在筒子林的基地被他们锁定黑 T 黑 Pink 黑头发黑毛黑眼睛 A1 当然都是贵宾我是一个比地球